In this one video, I'm going to go through the best way to get clients in 2025 for Go High Level using the Google Maps strategy, okay? And a lot of people have made videos about this, as you can see right here, but no one really breaks down the structure from beginning to end, the boring building out everything, etc. So this video may be boring, but I promise you at the end of it, you'll have everything you need, beginning to end, how to do this process correctly. There isn't a course link in the description. This one video is going to encapsulate literally everything. So from finding clients, building the software, and then actually getting payment for it. So I've been using High Level for 3 years now. So I've refined the process for this one video and you can just copy it now. If you find this useful, please like the video. And if you comment calendar, if you want to speak to me one-on-one on a Zoom call, if you comment calendar, I'll send you a private link to do that. Otherwise, enjoy. What our backend system is going to include, that I'm going to show everything, that I'm going to go through everything. First is the website. We're going to create AI chatbot, automations, chat widget, calendar bookings, and the CRM. Okay, so this is what our backend system is going to consist of. Now, let's go into Google Maps and find the best lead. I'll show you how we're going to do that. Then I'll show you live me building all these things out and then distributing it out to the person. Okay, so go into Google and then type in a niche, MMA gyms, boxing gyms, or whatever, and then type in near me. Then go into Maps, because we can automate the Google reviews. So if the people that have the highest Google reviews, probably don't want to go for them. People that have terrible websites, they're the type of people we want to find. So we can just scroll through, for example, and just click on one. So let's click this one. Okay, it's 58, it's not too many. We can automate that in the hundreds range. So let's have a look at their website. Yeah, this is pretty terrible. So this is going to be someone that we can definitely go after, and then we've got their credentials as well to actually contact them, which I'm going to do later on in the video as well. Let's actually now build this. So let's go through this step by step. So first is the website. So let's do that now. Let's go on to Go High Level. Before we jump onto the software, if you want a 30-day free trial with the software and all these benefits here, first link in the description, you can sign up for free, get all those benefits, jump on one-on-one Zoom calls with me, my sales scripts, etc. And then get this going. And side note, if you go on my channel, go to playlists, I've got playlists 1 to 11 breaking everything down from the beginning to the end. So do that. Let's go on to the sites tab and go to websites. Now High Level has like over 1,000 website templates. It's super cool. So let's go to a new website and then go to here where we have over 1,000 templates. Okay, so press continue. Now we want to find like a boxing kind of type of vibe. Okay, let's continue with this. Adding our template on. Okay, so here's the base website logo, whatever. It's okay, does the job. Yeah, okay, we can change the colors around and stuff. So let's first things first, I guess is to get a logo to put in the website. So let's do that. Let's go into Canva. Let's get a little template for fighting. So let's download this transparent background. Done. Let's go back onto High Level. Okay, let's put a logo in here. So I want to change this background to black. I feel like it just looks a bit better. And what we can do is add a border around this and let's add a full border, actually just a bottom border, and make it white. Just adds that little edge. Obviously I'll make this website 10 times better if I had all the time, if I'm doing it properly, but I'm gonna tell them that this isn't a proper go at it because obviously they haven't paid. So okay, so let's download this. Let's put it right in there. So we're gonna leave that as it is. Now with the rest of it, I guess the color changes do need to happen. So we can make it like that, add a bit of a border around it, full border, make it white because that's the kind of vibe we're going for. Do that for all of them. Okay, so I just did that for all of them. Maybe even this. What are their main colors? Like they like red, I guess. Okay, cool. They like red, so lucky we got red in there. But let's just put these as red because they seem to like red. Boom and boom. Perfect. Okay, so that's all pretty good. Obviously make this red, and even with this we can add a little shade around this and put it in the middle. I think that could look a bit better as well. Okay, just something like that. I couldn't play around with it better, get rid of that, make it a bit smaller, whatever, but that's fine. Then we can ChatGPT the rest. Let's make sure the logos, that's fine. Of course now we need to change this logo here to what we already have. Let's put it there, change the background to black. Okay, email, boom, that's fine. We want this to be red, like we mentioned. We want this to be red as well. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for the website for now. Pretty decent, nice website. We can do the other sections as well, but we can do that a bit later when we do the calendar stuff. Okay, so here it is, like a little quick preview. I could have done way better, but just for YouTube, quick, nice and easy. Changed it around. We've got this sort of stuff going on here. We can even use like a video in the background to make it like move and stuff. Super cool. Google reviews, beautiful. Change that. That's all fine. Done, done, done. Perfect, perfect. So I can say that the website section is done. Now let's do the AI chatbot to add to the website. So let's do that now. Let's create them a chat widget. So let's go to the top to chat widget there. Let's create a new one. Now we can do an all-in-one chat widget. That's perfectly fine. So here it is at the bottom here. So we want it red, don't we? That's the whole thing, shebang, or wanted. So we can have it red here. Change it around. So bubble, we want it all red. This is just because they seem to like red. So that's what we're just doing, just to make them happy. So they can choose which one they want to do. Okay, chat with, let's just call this high level Harris test. Save that up. Okay, so now let's go to conversation AI and create the AI that will work on this chat widget. So let's do that now. Okay, so let's go. We're going to conversation AI in the settings. So if you go to settings on the screen you're on, bottom left, go to conversation AI. Let's create a bot. So we can create an appointment bot, or we could create a general Q&A bot. I guess for now we should do appointment bot because it looks cooler when we show them. So let's carry on with that. So we can name this MMA bot autopilot. We want this not to be an SMS. We can add this on the other stuff, but we can put it on both the SMS and the live chat where we are going to work it on. So business name, we just go here and copy this up, paste that up. Okay, we can just quickly save that. Because we don't want to do it, we don't want to go too much in depth when they haven't paid or anything. We just want to show them what we can do. We don't want it to be trained on the stuff I have already. So what we can do is we can train this AI chatbot on their own website. So let's do that and press get data. Okay, perfect. So what I've done is I've just put the URL of their existing terrible website, this one, copy the URL, paste it in here. So the bot's now trained on this one. We can also just use another one and get the data for that as well. So let's quickly get that. Okay, so we'll just train on these two. So that's enough for now for YouTube video to get the point across. Let's press save. Okay, next we move to bot goals. Now the bot goals are pretty much fine. Build trust, book towards an appointment, whatever. You can go through that yourself. Then appointment booking. Let's just select a calendar for now. Let's just do a 60-minute session, whatever. My pre-existing one, that's fine. We can decide if we want the bot to book the appointment straight away or to send them the link. So what we can do is just leave that, so we can let the bot actually book it itself. We can pause the bot after booking. We can trigger workflow. We can get deep into it if we want. Allow the bot to cancel, allow the bot to reschedule. Okay, perfect. Let's press save. So now let's put this bot that's going to work on the chat widget and live chat onto our pre-existing website at the bottom here. So let's do that now. Our Jiu-Jitsu high-level Harris one. Let's go to settings. Let's go to chat widget and find the one high-level Harris test YouTube. That's the one. Okay, let's press save. Let's test it out now. Hopefully the AI will work, and then we can tick off the second one there, AI chatbot. Okay, so here's our website now with the AI chat widget here. So let's now test it out how it works. So here's the AI chat widget. We can choose a live chat. So we can say hello. Give it a minute. So I can say, okay, what do you guys do? Let the bot respond again. We offer adult MMA classes. The first lesson is £10 refunded when you sign up. Basically, it's extracted all the information there. So then I can say, can I book a meeting? Can I book a class? And let's see what the AI does now. Say, what time today can you do? Okay, so we can go on with this, but obviously I don't want to actually book a course, but it's extracted from the calendar all the available times and done it like that. So it's the AI bot's working. We can even change this woman over here to the logo to make it look better. So we can do that as well. Okay, so now we've done the AI chatbot and the chat widget in one step, I guess, and calendar bookings, because you can book calendars now through the bot. And of course you can tell them you can do voice AI if you want, which is super cool as well. I made a video on that. Check out this video here. Next, let's do some automation. So let's fill out a form. Whenever someone fills out a form, the client gets an SMS saying this person filled out a form. So let's do that now, and let's go to forms and let's go to builder. Let's just go for, okay, so we just use this form here. So let's do high level test MMA. Okay, so we can put their logo here, not ours. So let's go to here and let's go to pictures, where it is, image. Let's put an image here, choose a file, but it's going to be white, which is not what we want. Let's change the color of our form to black, and let's make this image width 100 or maybe 160. We can get rid of signature, we can get rid of that. We can just use this theme actually, whatever, perfect. I just quickly chose that theme and just used it. So now let's just press save on this. So we've got a nice form here. So now let's integrate this form and create an automation. So whenever someone fills out the form, the business owner, which we should have their information. Yep, so we've got their number here. I'll blur it out, but the number is their personal numbers right there. Okay, so let's add that form onto the home page. Let's go to edit, and for this claim your 1 week free trial, we can say open pop-up, which is fine. Then let's go to pop-up settings. Yeah, so that image is fine. We don't want that. We probably just want a form. Let's add the form in here. Select the form here, the MMA one. So we can get rid of everything else. We don't need the rest. And we could put, maybe we can just get rid of this image as well. And what we can do is have it so we sell claim 1 week free trial below. Perfect. And have it like that. Done. So whenever you click that now, it should open that pop-up up. So let's test it out. Click this, and here's our form, blah 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 blah. But now when you click sign up, we need to make it so an automation fires off to the business owner and the client that wants the free trial, saying, okay, you got the free trial. So let's do that now in automations. Okay, let's go to create workflow on automations. Now you can see how cool high level is. So be sure to get that 30-day free trial, link in the description. And you get one-on-one mentorship with me personally on Zoom calls. Be sure to do that because you can see how many cool things you can do with high level. So we control this, the MMA form automation. Perfect. So our trigger is when the form is completed, isn't it? So form submitted, we have to add a filter saying which form it is. Form is the MMA one, okay? So whenever that form is filled out, now what's going to happen is that this automation is going to trigger off. Now we need to send an internal notification via SMS to a custom number, which is their number that I'm going to hide. Okay, so we want to text them saying, contact first name has completed the 1 week free trial. Contact them below. And we just put their name, we can put the customer's email, phone, and maybe their full name. Not first name, full name. Full name, perfect. So that's going to go to them, the business owner, once that form's filled out. And then we want to send an SMS to the person that actually purchased it saying, congrats. I'm just doing this for YouTube, like do it properly. Congrats on claiming the 1 week free trial at, boom, done. Save, publish it, and let's save that up. You know what, I'll change this for myself, particular user. I can put it to myself for now, but of course we can change it to there just to show you how it works. I don't want to SMS as well, but well, we'll just do it anyway. So what's going to happen now, whenever I fill this form out, boom, I'll put it as Jose Onfroy. If you know, you know. Sign up. Now I'm gonna go grab my phone. I'll show you the automation. So here's my phone. There you go. And as you can see, congrats on claiming the boom boom boom. Done. Automation works. Okay, that simple, that easy. So now the automation part, done. We can also automate so many different things. I've got a playlist on that. Check out the playlist on automations. Automate Google reviews, automate all sorts of cool stuff. So now we just got one last one, which is CRM, which you don't even need to do anything. Is native to high level. Once we build them their account, right? The contacts tab is a CRM, which is built in. We don't need to do anything. Like, this is all done for them. I need to blur this all out. But this whole CRM, a CRM is basically where high level will automatically store every single customer that comes into that interacts with the business on social media or anything. So then let's say you want to contact 700 clients once it's all built up and you got Black Friday, you can come here, select all records, then you can push them to an SMS, email, Google review, you can WhatsApp, bulk WhatsApp, you can import, export them, tag them. Told me different things that we don't even need to do. Okay, so now the last thing is to actually give this to this company. So let's go ahead and show them what we've done. I've done this quite slow compared to what I normally do because I'm explaining it. But once you get in a roll of it, you can copy and paste the website, contact over 100 MMA owners, just change the logos out and you're done. Like it's a cheat code kind of thing. So one thing with the website, the homepage is done, but other pages aren't done. So if you go to services, it's like not done and it kind of exposes everything, like logo here. So let's disconnect all the other sites to the main one. So let's go to the homepage and disconnect everything else that connects with this one. We don't want this to go anywhere. Go to page, home, just keep everything on the home page. Okay, so I just fixed some things with the mobile view of things so it all looks cool. Alright, so let's press save. Now we can send this to them and let them know everything that's a part of it. So we've got the pop-up, we've got the form, we've got automations, we've got the CRM, we've got the AI chatbot with everything. Okay, so the link is this one here. So let's go copy. Now we have their personal number to WhatsApp or message or whatever, or we can just go onto their current website, go to contact. It's always a contact page, and here we are. We can go contact them. You can message them on Insta, Facebook. You can visit them if you're that type of person. Which will be really good to go in person and doing it, build a report very quickly. I made a video on that. Watch that video there, how to properly outreach. But what I'm going to do now is go message them what I've built. And with the beauty of it being a local business is that you can physically walk there, bike it there, car, or anything, bus, whatever, and physically go in, show them, and essentially just watch that video there and it'll explain what I mean. And then you can sell this whole system, jump on a Zoom call with them and sell this for $250 a month every month. And it's pretty passive once you build everything, and because a lot of the work is between them and the software, you just build everything out. If you want to jump on a Zoom call with me, if you comment done and like the video, I'll show you live what a real life account looks like once it's running and stuff, like a real life account of a client of mine that you can go ahead and look at, behind the scenes kind of thing. So if you want to use the software, link in description, 30-day free trial, plus all those benefits as well that I mentioned before. That's how you can make about $250, $300 a month with Google Maps that you can rinse and repeat. They're local near you. You can walk to them and everything. So please like the video, helps me out. And yeah, see you later.